Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at this Tudor Black Bay 32. Almost like if you were to compare it to a Rolex, probably an Oyster Perpetual 31. That's probably the closest model that you can get to something like this. But certainly this Tudor holds up on its own. All right, I'll be going over its case, the dial, the bezel, the crown functions, the movement, and the bracelet. And I'll be giving you my thoughts on these throughout this video. So starting off with the case, as in the name Black Bay 32, 32 millimeters from finger to thumb, 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock position. Also, the 10 to 4 o'clock position, same distance, same diameter, same 32 millimeters. Right, you have a full steel case construction here, full steel everything construction, honestly. All right, with a nice satin brush finishing on the front of this case, as evident on the lugs here, as you can see, coming down from the front of this case, going all the way down, tapering down nicely and tastefully. Nice high polish along the sides of this case. Can't really see the high polish underneath the stickers here, which seem to be picking up my fingerprints very, very easily, but you know, certainly there are stickers there, and it's keeping the high polish nice and clean there. You have the winding crown, and all of this giving you a 100 meter or actually, sorry, waterproofness down to 100 meters, 150 meters actually, or 500 feet below sea level. So very, very good from Tudor to give us that extra bit of water resistance. Certainly you can take this swimming if you so desired. All right, now taking a look at the front of this case here, you do have this domed steel bezel, as is evident on just about every Black Bay 32, or at least within this specific look. There's a two-tone version that also has I believe a gold bezel, but this one, the stainless steel bezel, is a high polish, as you can see, very nicely and reflective. Sort of gives that dial a nice sort of halo type of look if you're looking at it straight on. All right, and speaking of this dial, it sort of has that sort of a maxi dial look for the dot hours, with the stick 3, 6, and 9 with the triangle at the 12 o'clock. Very much like a Rolex Submariner, but this watch sort of kind of has a more of an Oyster Perpetual feel to it, because there's no date here. Maybe, if anything, a no date Submariner from Rolex, but you know, of course they're sister companies, so it would make sense that they would borrow elements from each other's or it would make sense that Tudor would borrow elements from Rolex's designs here. And certainly that black dial, not really matte black, but very much like a Submariner dial. Highly reflective and looks just very good and elegant. The snowflake hand is evident on the hour, as is typical of Tudor watches. And also, taking a look at this with the lights off, you can see that it glows very brightly with that applied luminescence. Nice green tint to it, extremely bright. So very good at a glance for very low light situations. Very easy to read as well. And also note that the seconds hand does have that square or inverted square or diamond on there, so you can still read it during the dark as well. Now taking a look at the crown functions here, it's rather simple. If you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds at the first position will allow you to wind the watch to the full capacity. Rather simple. So if you ever feel the need to wind your watch manually, you can do so like so. All right, pull the crown out to the only other position. It stops that seconds hand, so it gives you that hacking function, allowing you to then move the minute hand precisely wherever you need to place it based on the position of that seconds hand. Wait for an atomic clock to roll around, press that crown back in to start up that seconds hand, and screw it back tightly against the case to ensure that water resistance. All right, so now taking a look, there's not much to say about it, but there is a movement. The caliber T600 allows you a maximum power reserve of about 38 hours, so about a day and a half. So keeping that in mind, it makes sense given the overall case here. It is all stainless steel, so you can basically wear this all day, every day, no problem. And looking at this bracelet, you do have sort of like an oyster style bracelet, flat three-piece links across, all satin brush finished, and this is sort of where we get the encapsulation, the final finisher that shows you that this is a bit more like a Oyster Perpetual / Submariner type of model, or at least the older Submariners that have the full brushed links. All right, you also have a safety clasp down here with the Tudor logo on it. Just simply lift it from the bottom to open it up, and then pull from the top to open up the fold over clasp. Nice and easy. There you have the Tudor logo and my fingerprints in there, of course. All right, and while I'm here, I can actually try it on, give you my thoughts as to how it wears on my wrist, a 7-inch wrist. All right, now this is considered toward the bottom end of the mid-size watches, and you know, actually I could wear this if I so desired, but it is a bit on the smaller side for me. I do have plenty of framing of the bracelet from the 12 and 6 o'clock sides, so not an issue there. And with the largeness, sort of like the almost overbearingly large hour marks on this dial, makes it a very, very unique wear. And it just sort of screams for attention. Very, very interesting from Tudor to do something like that. Looking at it down the wrist here, no space under the lugs, that's fine because this is a smaller mid-size watch for me. And with the sort of bracelet here, borrowing very much from Rolex's style here, zero tolerance on these bracelets. So you do have the space among these links to breathe, or to at least vent the wrist so that you can continue to wear this without having a band of sweat around your wrist at the end of the day. Keeps your wrist nice and vented with that, and no chance of it actually pinching your skin or pulling hairs out. So it feels very good on the wrist, and it looks quite nice too, actually. So quite a good accessory if this is your type of thing. If your wrist is about the size of mine, more of an accessory. If your wrist is smaller, maybe closer to 5 or 6 inches in circumference, certainly a good watch. And as your wrist gets smaller, this watch becomes much larger with that sort of wrist presence. And certainly it commands that with the high contrast dial, the black with the white hour marks on there. Makes it a very, very good wear. Very interesting indeed. All right, so enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this Black Bay 32 from Tudor. Reference number 79580. This one on a 32mm case with all steel construction, including the bracelet. There are other options as well from Tudor. They also have a leather strap or even a fabric strap. You can also get this with a blue dial or sort of like a sunray silver dial as well. This one, the black one, you can't go wrong with that. And so, you know, if you have any thoughts on that, let us know down in the comments below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our store at jazztime.com. Links in the description below, where you can get it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. If we don't have one sitting on our desk, we'll find one for you, no problem. Thanks, and take care. We'll see you in the next video.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.